Welcome back to DC News Now here at 427. I'm Annalisa Gale.
And I'm Mark Hall. Jimmy Buffett's death over the Labor Day weekend shocked and saddened millions of fans. The 76-year-old legendary singer-songwriter died from a rare form of skin cancer, and according to a statement on his website, Buffett was diagnosed 4 years ago.
As DC News Now's anchor Chris Flanagan tells us in today's What's Going Around segment, early diagnosis is key.
Merkel cell cancer is a pretty rare skin cancer. I think in the United States, there are only about 2,000 cases in a country of over 350 million people. So it is a rare cancer. It is a curable cancer if found early and treated. But if it is not attended to, it can spread to different parts of the body and result in mortality.
What are some of the symptoms patients may experience with Merkel cell carcinoma?
Well, the first signs are usually a painless papule or a nodule on the skin. And it can be just the color of the skin. It can be fleshy. It can be pink. It can be bluish or red, unlike melanoma, which is usually pigmented or dark. And so that's how it usually starts. And it's pretty rapidly growing. So the patient may notice that this thing came about and it's growing and getting bigger. And sometimes it can start to bleed. So those would be the signs that you'd want to see a doctor for.
A patient who does have Merkel cell carcinoma, what are some of the treatments available to them?
Well, first and foremost, like with any cancer, you want to catch it early. So if you catch something like this on the skin, the primary treatment would be an excision of that nodule. Now, because these cancers can be aggressive and spread, we like to do what's called a sentinel lymph node biopsy, which means we examine the lymph node basin where that part of the body drains to make sure that the Merkel cell cancer hasn't gotten into the lymph nodes. So that's the surgical procedure. And then, unfortunately, for patients who have developed disease that's distant or what we call metastatic disease, that can require either chemotherapy or some immunotherapies as well.
Dr. Rajput, we often think of the summertime, of course, being out in the sunshine, the beach or the pool. But talk about as we head into fall, some of the precautions we should take with our skin as well, the fall and winter months.
Absolutely. And that's such a great question because we think about it during the summer season with the sunshine, but the UV radiation that comes in the spectrum of light can affect you in the wintertime too, and even on cloudy days. So it's wise to have, just a moisturizer for your face that has some kind of SPF protection to use that throughout the year and not just in the summer months.
Dr. Rajput, really appreciate you taking some time and speaking with us and giving us your expertise and insight. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.